Hey guys, Happy New Year. It's been a while since I've posted. The last video I posted was actually on Christmas Eve, so that was a while back. And I feel like the parties have just stopped because right after the holidays, it's my birthday and then it's my mom's birthday. Have a couple more birthdays coming up, but I feel like I'm finally in and back into the work routine. My birthday was on the 7th and I had a little bit of a party downtown Toronto, and I got my makeup done by Fancy Face. Oh my god, it looks so good. I wish I could do it, but this is all I can do to my face in terms of makeup. I'll post a picture right here. So I wanted to talk to you guys about 2020 trends. Why not? It's perfect. It's the first month of the year, and I feel like a lot of you guys are probably still in the midst of planning your weddings, and you know, especially if you don't have a planner or don't have kind of the support in terms of direction, I'll give you guys my top 5 trends that I believe are trendworthy for the year. So number 1 is green weddings. So this is huge. We know we're going through climate change and there's a lot of things going on in the world. This doesn't mean, you know, you have to go totally green, but there's a couple of things that you can do. Having a greener wedding in terms of maybe doing your ceremony outside, that's a lot of natural lighting. You're not using electricity because of course the sun is providing that for you. And of course, weather permitted. Here in Toronto, the weather is super unpredictable, so we never know if it's gonna rain or like snow in the middle of the summer, I swear. Another option is to host your ceremony and reception at the same venue. So a lot of couples do this, but it just helps reduce the gas emissions, especially when you are commuting back and forth or from the ceremony site to the reception site, as well as your guests. If you're having like 250 people, that's a lot of gas emissions that you can kind of reduce by just hosting your wedding at one location. And then the third tip for a green wedding would be going paperless in terms of stationery. So I see that a lot of couples choose to totally go paperless, so no invitations, no save the dates, everything's on their website. Or you can, you know, if you still want that physical feel and you want your guests to, you know, have something as stationery typically, or invitations typically state, you know, this is the look and feel of the wedding that you're going to be invited to. You can definitely look into stationers that use recyclable paper and are just environmentally friendly. The second trend is hand-painted cakes. So guys, I don't know if you've seen these, but they're kind of everywhere on Pinterest and like on Instagram. Basically, you start with a blank canvas, so I'm talking like no fondant, and you can, or not you, well, the baker actually hand paints the cake. It's so beautiful because if you're having like, I don't know, it can be perfect for any single theme, because the baker can pretty much paint or hand paint anything related to your theme, whether if it's a color palette, whether if you're having like a Beauty and the Beast theme, or you know, something rustic or super romantic and elegant, like anything can be painted on the cake. The third trend that I find is beautiful lighting. So I'm not talking about, you know, like if you know, your typical venue lighting. I'm talking about actually bringing in and incorporating maybe like Edison light bulbs, or if you're hosting a outdoor ceremony, having lights or chandeliers even attached in the tents, or if it's completely outside, you know, attaching lighting to trees. That's super beautiful, I find. Fourth, wow, this is going pretty quickly. The fourth trend, they've been everywhere. They've been on runway shows, bridal shows, is bridal jumpsuits. Now, I see that a lot of brides are actually opting for bridal jumpsuits as their actual ceremony outfit, which is super cool. I think that's super chic, super unconventional, and it looks hella beautiful. But if you're, you know, if you don't want to be super risque for the big day, you can definitely wear a bridal jumpsuit for like your bridal shower, or if you want a change in outfit for your reception, that's another option as well. or if you're having a batch, you can do that too. But those are super trendy, especially the bridal jumpsuits that you see with the long trains, the nice long lace trains. I think that's super gorgeous. I feel like I kind of want one whenever it's my time. And then finally, guys, the fifth trend is non-traditional florals. So florals, of course, are beautiful. As a planner, I want my clients to have florals, but there's different ways that you can incorporate florals. There's obviously, we've seen the trend of pampas grass, that's huge. But I'm seeing a lot of, you know, florals being tied into fresh fruits. So, you know, maybe having your head table with minimum florals, but then incorporating fruits like lemons or oranges. I've seen a lot of grapefruit being used. I think that's super unconventional and something super unique if, I guess, your thing is fruits. But I think that's super cool. Let me know what you guys think in terms of what other trends there are. I know there's a lot, but I've kind of just summarized my 5 in terms of what I'm seeing and what my clients want incorporated in their big day. It's never too late, I find, to incorporate these little trends into your wedding this year, because it's still January, and I mean, unless your wedding is next month, but you have time to incorporate a lot of these tips and tricks. And I also wrote a blog about this too, so you guys can kind of go into a little bit of reading if you want to. There's pictures as well. So if you're a visual learner, then hopefully, if me talking doesn't make any sense, you can hopefully visualize and actually see it. You can just go to www.sjsoiree.com. Thanks so much, guys. This was fun, and I'm gonna try making some more videos to post in the coming weeks. Bye.